Hey everybody, it's Greg Rice. We're here at Nexus Property Management's headquarters in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and today I'm making a video to go along with a beautiful and a wonderful blog that our Director of Brand Operations, Mick Lafort, is creating for you at home. And what it is going over the pros and cons of different types of investments that you have here in the United States. So he's going to talk about real estate. He's going to talk about stocks and bonds. He's going to talk about buying businesses, franchises, whatever it is. But today, for this example, we're talking about Nexus Nick buying an investment property. And now this is a hypothetical example. However, ironically, Nick is our CEO, our founder. So maybe they're related. But for example purposes, we're going to talk about fictitious, the cartoon Nexus Nick buying a property and why it's different than any other type of investment that you can make here in the United States. So, simple example, $300,000 property, okay? If Nexus Nick goes to buy that, or when he buys that, he is going to put down 20 to 25% as a down payment. So that's the first thing to consider. In real estate, you're only putting down a fraction of the value to acquire the entire asset and realize all of its assets and liabilities similarly, okay? What other type of investment can do that for you? Can you buy an ounce of gold but only pay for 20% of it or 25% of it? No chance. You got to buy 100% of that gold and then sometimes pay a spot, a commission on top of it to whoever sold it to you. So you're paying more than actually what it's worth. Okay, so that's just one thing right off the bat that differentiates real estate from other types of investments. You're paying a fraction up front and you're getting all of those benefits, and the benefits being the rents, the tax incentives, the leverage, the equity, the scalability. From day one, you buy that gold bar, you're going to have to sit on that for decades for that to appreciate substantially, maybe 50% or 100%. And then you have to sell it. And then you have to pay taxes on it. Okay, and then what do you do with that money? You no longer have the asset. So that's the tricky part of investing, and a lot of folks have to deal with it, is it's a constant ebb and flow. So you're buying one thing, selling another. Buying one thing, selling another. Take cars, for example. Say you're a used car dealer. You buy one at the auction for $3,000, you sell it to a buyer for $4,000. Okay, you made $1,000, but you had to store it, you had to transport it, you had to fix it, you had to clean it, you had to hire staff to work on it, etc. So that's why real estate distinctly differentiates itself, because it's always going to be there so long as you manage it properly, okay? And you're acquiring it for a percentage of really what it's worth. So on top of this, okay, the monthly rents that come in, that is something that Nexus Nick will pay off the debts of that property with other people's money. Again, where can you do that? You're paying off the debts to acquire that asset with somebody else's money. Imagine telling this to an alien, they'd probably look at you like you had 3 heads. It almost sounds illegal when you talk about it in this fashion. I'm giving you a percentage of what it's worth, somebody else is going to pay for it, and then I'm going to claim all the tax incentives at the end of the year. You get my point here. I'm not going to go any further about Nexus Nick. He's a great guy. I've met him. He's a great guy, Nexus Nick, and he always makes sound and solid purchases. So if you want to make a sound and solid purchase, just like Nexus Nick, feel free to contact us today. Ask about our Invest program. That's NVEST. We'll put the link to the website there on the screen. You can check it out. We help you find and locate, secure, and manage cash flowing rental properties, okay? We'll tailor it specifically to your needs and your budget, and we'll get you going just like all of us have continued and are continuing to grow our own portfolios. So jump on board, the water is warm, and we're here to help you. Once again, Greg Rice from Nexus Property Management, your property managed.